What's going on, guys? My name is Septile MC, and today I'll be bringing you some PU Live with a brand new team here. Sorry, I got into a battle real quick, so I'll just quickly explain it. I have a specially defensive Monferno with bulk up. I have a physically defensive Kingler with Toxic Protect, Crab Hammer Knockoff. I have a specially defensive Clefairy and a physically defensive Torterra, and then I have a Frogadier with the Choice Scarf and an Aber with the Focus Sash. So that's my team basically. Lead, I guess the Frogadier is my best lead, just because I outspeed everything. And this thing dies to a Hydro Pump, I think. Considering I'm so powerful and I'm actually modest natured. But does he want to stay in? That's the thing. I don't think he wants to really stay in on me. So I'm going to U-turn out, actually. And that's exactly what happens. So, Culloden, take a U-turn. And, well, let's go into Royd, actually, because he doesn't have. Well, he has the Earthquake. Well, nothing. I'm going to Fire Punch just because I know it's not going to do much to the Croc because of the Intimidate, but it'll do a bit. I might get the burn, too. Well, there we go. Rocking it, Monferno. I'm afraid of the Earthquake now, so I'm going to go into Torterra. I can take that easily. He might want to knock off on the switch or get up his rocks. Yep. That's not a problem. I'm not really afraid of his rocks. I don't have a defogger, but it's not like anything on my team is really hurt by it. And I'm going to go for my own rocks. He carries the taunt, though, which I guess is a fairly common move. The reason why I want to get my rocks up, I know he has a defogger, but if he defogs, then he doesn't have up his rocks, which is a good thing. Now he goes for knockoff, which is weird because that basically sacks off his Crocorock. So if I get up my rocks and he defogs, then I'm in the better place here. But he goes into Aurorus now. Clefairy can't really take. Well, maybe it can. I mean, I can't really do much back. I'm gonna go into Monferno, especially defensive. I can take an Ice Punch. I mean, an Tri Attack. Goes for Return. That's not a problem at all, actually. I am gonna slack off though on here. He does go into Luxray. I could go for a bulk up. I don't outspeed, but I mean, we might as well, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go for bulk up, and I actually end up outspeeding him, which means he's not running any speed event. He goes for discharge. It's gonna do absolutely nothing at all. I'm gonna bulk up again now. Goes for baby doll. You're kidding me. You are joking, right? Such a fucking bullshit move. Get the burn. I deserve the burn there after this. I feel like he's gonna baby doll eyes again. I'm just gonna go for a slack off. Yep. And then I'm gonna switch out this turn because there's no point of me staying in anymore. He'll probably discharge again. I'm going to be going into Torterra on the discharge, and judging by how he has discharge, I assume he has HP Ice as well. So just to be safe, I'm gonna go out into the Froggy. Nah. I'm gonna go out into the Clefairy on the HP Ice if he does have it. He does, judging by how he stayed in, and so that's a safer switch in Clefairy, which is what I was really looking for. He can't touch me. I know that. That's going to do absolutely nothing. I could have gone for Wish. However, I prefer going for the little bit more of an offensive play. Now here, I can go back into Monferno if I really. I'm going to go into Kingler though, because he's a physical set. So something hard. Yep, Kingler can take that easily. And now I'm pretty sure he's afraid of the Crab Hammer, which he should be. But I'm actually going to go for a knockoff, predicting the switch into either the Quilladin or the Prinplup. He goes into Luxray, though. I am defensive, so this is not going to do anything. I get a crit, though, which really did matter. Judging how can Kingler... I think Kingler can outspeed. Kingler can outspeed, and I get another critical hit, and I take him out. Wow, I wasn't expecting that, actually. So that's actually really unfortunate for him, and I do apologize for that. For 2 crits in a row, that's just unfortunate. I don't feel he can do much anymore. He's just going to go into Prinplup. I'm going to go for a knockoff. I have no reason not to. I can knock off his Eviolite, and then he can't do anything to me, really. He goes for Ice Beam, which really... Okay, yep, that's I deserve that. That's the thing. But, I'm going to go into Clefairy now. Magic Guard won't really... I mean, rocks won't hurt me because of Magic Guard, and then I can... Well, this happens. This is not very good. Not good at all. I'm going to go into Monferno. Just because Monferno is a good Pokemon. Stone Edge! Critical hit! Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm going to Mach Punch this time. I have yet to reveal the Mach Punch. He might not think I have it. He saw the Bulk Up and the Fire Punch. He doesn't think I have the Mach Punch. I score a crit. Crit City this game. Jeez. But now he goes into Magmar. I'm going to try to slack off. He goes for Mach Punch and takes me out. Okay. I tried to slack off just so maybe I could recover health, but I guess that's not happening today. Let's go into Frogadier. The Hydro Pump is coming. He definitely knows. I'm going to U-turn out, predicting the Prinplup to come in, and that is exactly what happens. Not much he can do there. I could have gone for an HP Grass, but I decided U-turn was better. Just because if I had HP Grass and he had stayed in, I would be dead. I would be much dead. Much dead. Much wow. I'm going to go to Abra now. I'm just going to go for an Energy Ball because nothing on his team wants to take. Well, I mean, he has two things that want to take it. But Culodon, it's actually immune to it. I forgot. I'm going to go for a Psychic this turn. I don't really care about my Sash because I can take out the Magmar with the Frogadier. So the Sash really isn't important, and I can get off a huge hit with Psychic. And he predicts my switch, I guess? Which I guess was a decent play. I mean, I'm going to Psyshock now because I know a Psyshock will do a lot. He goes into Quilladin now. He's really not helping his chances right here. Just going to Psychic again, and 30%. So he's actually, in my opinion, he could be a specially defensive set. But I know I can still outspeed him. I'm going to Psyshock, actually. And that does take him out. And I knew I could outspeed him. Even at -1. Now, Abra versus this thing. I'm going to sack off the Kingler here. It's already frozen. It can't do anything. And I'd rather have the Abra, which can actually do something in the long run. Now, he's going to go for a Thunder Punch here. Doesn't even take out my Kingler. So Kingler is just proven that it's a tank. I'm going to go for Protect. Maybe I'll Unthaw. I do not. And he's going to take me out with one more Thunder Punch. That's a defensive Kingler, guys. That wasn't too much, actually. So that's actually pretty good. I'm going to Frogadier, though, now. And, well, I'm going to Hydro Pump. He did actually switch this time. Okay, I was sort of, wow, it did a lot. Okay, I think I can actually stay in and just go for it again. I was sort of iffy on whether or not I should do this. I should go for a Hydro Pump again, or go for HP Grass predicting the switch, just because I did it last time and I U-turned out. So that's why I decided that. But he's just going to go for Ice Beam. That's not going to do anything unless he gets the freeze. He doesn't. Going for 3 Hydro Pump hits in a row. I get it. And now it's 1v4, and unless Magmar pulls some Belly Drum out of his ass, and I miss. He goes for Mach Punch. GG. GG, bro. I guess we'll do, like, 1 or 2 more battles. Let's do 1 more. And we find a battle right away, so in 4D, oh, you have a very serious team. I guess my team's pretty serious, too. Well, dude, good luck, have fun, and let's see lead on my part. I feel like he's going to lead off with the Rotom or something. I'm going to lead with the Frogadier. I'm Choice Scarf, and Sisbit joined my game. Hello, Sisbit. How are you doing today? Or the Pure Ugly can lead. What am I thinking? Of course the Pure Ugly's going to lead. There's no reason for it not to lead. I was thinking the Rotom because of the Volt Switch, but it's not really too big of a deal because I do have the Kingler, and that has huge defense, like even higher than Torterra's. So I'm not really too afraid of that. So I can switch into that on the Fake Out. It's the same thing. It's just, yeah, he would go for Fake Out anyway, so it's not really a big deal. If he wants to make a move though, that would be. He does make a move. He goes into leads off with this thing. I'm going to U-turn out. I don't really want to take a gunk shot. And just going to go into Kingler, because this thing, really high defense stats. Like, you would be surprised. He goes for Poison Jab, just 29%, guys. That's just unfortunate, in my opinion. That's just really fucking unfortunate. I'm going to Crab Hammer. Relicanth comes in, that's not going to do anything, because he's probably defensive. Yeah, he's defensive. I know he's going to go for rocks here. I'm going to Toxic, predicting the rocks, actually. Rocks are... Oh, okay. That's great. I mean, it's fine. It's not a big problem. Let's go into Torterra now. He could go into Muck, predicting the Toxic, or he can just attack me. He tried to attack me. Earthquake would not have killed because I'm defensive. But anyways, I think I'm going to double switch out here. I know the Shiftry's coming in. That's so obvious. So I'm going to double switch out, go into Monferno. He can't do anything to me, and the Rotom actually comes in, which is interesting. But I kind of want to bulk. Nah, that's not worth bulking up. I'm going to Mach Punch though, just because he'll do a lot of damage. And he predicts that goes into Relicanth. That did absolutely shit damage. Huh. Let's go back into Torterra. Maybe I can get a Leech Seed, or even my rocks would be good. That does all of nothing. I'm having a problem with this thing though. I'm gonna Leech Seed this turn just because if he wants to go into Shiftry, I'm not really too afraid of Shiftry. I have two special walls. One resists each of its stabs. And here, I feel like the Blizzard is coming. I can't be for sure. Um, I'm gonna go into Clefairy because I can take a Blizzard, I can take a Volt Switch, I can take a T-Bow. He predicts my switch really nicely, goes for a Volt Switch. Really good play on his part. But this was the safer play in my opinion, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, because of the poison, I can't really go into Kingler. I can go into Torterra though, because Torterra can take this thing on. He might go for Ice Punch, predicting this. He goes for Power Punch. That's not a problem. I can Earthquake this turn. Or I can predict the switch into Rotom. I'm just gonna Seed Bomb, predicting the switch. I don't think he'll stay in because an Earthquake will. He does not want to take an Earthquake. That's the last thing this thing wants to take. I'm actually gonna go for Stealth Rocks. He has two things weak to rocks, and it's just a good play in my point. Uh, in my thoughts. In my opinion, it's a good play. He goes into Shiftry this time, and Shiftry, while annoying, it's not really a huge threat to me. I'm gonna go into Monferno. He'll probably defog or something like that. We're sort of at a stalemate here, in my opinion. I can't really touch his walls. He can't really touch mine just because I have so many of them, and I know that's kind of annoying, but I do. It's the point of this team. Now though, I'm gonna slack off. He's just gonna go into Relicanth. Yep, slack off to get back my health, and he doesn't really have much to do now. He's gonna go into Torterra. Don't want to overpredict. He might predict that. Again, it really doesn't matter if he does because he can't really break my core, and I can't break his. So let me actually check this guy's ranking quickly. See how good he is. He does predict my switch go for Toxic. I guess he's really not predicting. Just because it's that. And PU. He is not bad at PU at all. Here though, he's not gonna stay in. There's no reason to. I'm gonna go into Clefairy here. I have the heal bell on this thing, so that's my plan. Missing the Toxic's really annoying though with the Kingler. Main reason of is this thing would be on such low health if it had Toxic on it, just because Rock's toxic. He keeps on switching in and out. It would just be a really good thing. Um, let's see, is he gonna make a move? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, this guy does not want to make a move. Oh, yes, there we go. So Clefairy, he does go into Shiftry, which is fine. I'm going to go for a Heal Bell now, so I get the poison off Torterra and off the Kingler, and possibly pass a Wish. Yeah, I'm not passing a Wish anytime soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go back into Torterra. I don't want to overpredict now, especially. I kind of wanted to Wish, but yeah, he went for Poison Jab on this turn. Gets the poison again. Really? Really, dude? Jesus fucking Christ. Allow me to Leech Seed on this turn. He goes into Swoobat, which is fine. Next turn, I'm going to be going into Clefairy. That, or I can go into Frogadier, because he might just go for Air Slash. I'm pretty sure I can take a one. That thing's really powerful. That's the thing. I'm going to go into Clefairy. I know, this is bad. I'm going to go into Abra, actually, because he might go for, what's it called? A Calm Mind, and then if that happens, I'll be in deep shit. But with Abra, he does just go for Air Slash. He goes to my Sash, which is fine. This thing really wasn't meant to take the hit, but I'm actually going to switch here, because I don't actually outspeed him, and I was just trying to get him not to set up, which would have been really bad. If he did go for Calm Mind, I could take a hit and go for a Shadow Ball and or a Psyshock, depending on what I wanted to do. It gets unaware. That could be good at like an especially defensive set or something. I will try that MPU. He stayed in. He went for a Giga Drain this time, just trying to get back some health. And Life Orb and Leech Seed. And we are going to fire off a Wish to see if we can pass this to Kingler. Definitely not now, but in like a turn or so. He switches out into Rotom here. Yeah, I'm not getting into Kingler, am I? I'm gonna Seismic Toss. I know he's probably gonna Volt Switch. Well, actually, I could go into Torterra. I'm gonna Heal Bell. Heal Bell is my best play because he can't touch me with anything. He might have the trick, but he does have leftovers. He does go for HP Ice, I assume. As I get off the Heal Bell, which is great. I'm gonna go for a Wish once again. He goes for HP Ice again. And now here, I feel like the switch to Kingler is so obvious that I'm going to go into Torterra, actually. And I'm going to, come on. Oh, get predicted, buddy. So that was a really good play on my part, actually. I get Torterra back up to full health, basically. And now I get to go into Clefairy again. And we continue this wonderful matchup. Because he can't touch me, and I can set up another Wish. Yeah, we are at a stalemate and a half. He tries to burn me. I mean, I'm Magic Guard, bro. There's no reason to try to burn me. But now let's go into Roid and scare this thing out. He went for Hidden Power. Wow, that was risky. Because I almost went for the... I almost went into Kingler, but I was like, he's just going to go for that move. Here, though, Relicanth is coming in. Obviously, I'm going to go into Torterra now. Get the initiative here with the double switch. And let's see what he wants to do. I'm now going to go... Hell, I'm just going to Seed Bomb. I don't have any reason not to. I can get damage off on everything. I've been double switching a lot, so he might overpredict here, expecting me to double switch. He doesn't. Goes into Rotom Frost. This is not going to enjoy a Seed Bomb. Yeah, that does a big hit to it. I can't outspeed, so here comes HP Ice, but it's not really a problem. Wants to predict my switch. I really don't care, and he can. He goes for Paint Split. It's annoying. But I'm going to Wish. I'll probably go for a Volt Switch here. Trying to get initiative. Probably into Pure Ugly, I'd say, because it can knock off successfully. But if he does do that, I'm going to pass the Wish instantly into Kingler. And 30 turns, no deaths. Yeah, we can't break each other's cores, that's why. Now I'm going to Seismic Toss. He does go for HP-Ice again, actually, which is really... I would have gone for T-Bolt there, because if I get a Wish off to my Kingler, that's just amazing. But as of right now, I don't want to take the risk and switch. I'm just going to keep on going for these Seismic Tosses. And he's only doing 13% to me. I'm going to Seismic Toss again. I can take him out this turn. And there's the Pain Split. That explains why he keeps on doing this. But we're just going to Wish again. He doesn't think I can keep this up. He is wrong. Okay, here we go. Kingler switch. Kingler switch. Kingler switch. Yes. Finally, I get the switch off into my Kingler. That is great. That is absolutely great. And in before Volt Switch, I assume. He goes into Relicanth. I went into Torterra. I did not predict this at all, but that's just how this thing worked out. Now, though, he can't really go into Rotom again. I'm going to go for Earthquake this time. I'm predicting the Shiftry to come in. I sort of have the upper hand right now, even though it's still 6-6. I do have the upper hand in the situation. Rotom Frost is almost dead, and the Swoobat's almost dead. The Relicanth can't get past my Torterra, and the Muck can't get past Torterra with Earthquake. Pure Ugly can't get past Torterra. Torterra basically destroys his team. If I get rid of the Shiftry, that's basically game because I have up the rocks. And if he tries to defog, I'll just get him rocks again. It's not a problem. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I'm going for Earthquake. If you go into Rotom again, you have the balls of steel, my friend. But I think he's going to go into Shift Freeze. It's the safe in between. It's a grass type. It can take the hits. And someone started a PU tournament, which I will not be joining. So I'm already in the finals of my bracket of the PU tournament by Pokemon and Sam. Yeah, I got to the finals, and I have to wait a week to do my battle because I don't know who I'll be facing, either Shady Penguin or Electric Storm, and debating upon the winner of that next battle, which is the finals, which I'm in. It'll be between me, Arch Chisel, or Shady, or someone else. Who knows? But it's gonna be. We have two brackets, so that's that. Here I feel like he's just gonna go for a Dark Pulse. There's no reason for him not to. Goes for Giga Drain, predicting my switch, or he just went for it because I'm a ground type. That's right. I'm not the smartest kid in the world. I should have just gone into Monferno. I had no reason not to. I can bring in the Clefairy on something else eventually. That's not a problem. I want to keep it around though. And I always have been double switching. I'm gonna Mach Punch. I always double switch now. It doesn't seem to be the best of plays here. You know what? I really want to play some Mega Man. I just had the feeling right now. It's like you should play some Mega Man Battle Network 3. And in my head, I'm just like, yes, please. I switch every time. I'm gonna bulk up this turn. I predict him to double switch. And he stayed in. What did he go for? Waterfall. I take that so easily. Okay. I do believe this is. Oh yeah, he toxic me. Okay, that's just great. I forgot this thing got toxic. But I'm gonna actually. How much did Mach Punch do? 15. This one will do 30% after one more bulk up. That's not. It's not really worth it. I completely forgot this thing got toxic, so that's my bad. I also thought he would go into the Rotom Frost there, predicting me to go into Torterra. I love battles like this because they're always like close in the sense. There's about to be a death buddy. There's about to be one because something has to take the seed flare, the seed bomb. Nothing on his team wants to take the seed bomb. Dude, something's gonna take a seed bomb and die. I mean, if you want to bring in the muck, I'll just Earthquake on the next turn. Unless, see, this is where it all comes down to, like, predicting and stuff. If he has in the muck, and I go for Seed Bomb this turn, and he goes into muck to take it, and then I go for Earthquake the next turn, he went into Shiftry this time, and Shiftry down to 5%. Oh my, this is getting close now. Now, let's go into Monferno here. I know I can take any hit and slack off the damage. Now let's see, does this bring him up? He brings him up to 5%. I'm going to go for a slack off. He might want to go for a Giga Drain again and try to get up health over 10%. I'm going to slack off. He goes for Dark Pulse, hoping to get the flinch. Does he get it? Does he get the flinch? He does not, and I get off the slack off. And now it's 5-6, and that is a threat out of the way. That is the only thing basically stopping Torterra from destroying this man's team. How long have we been recording? 23 minutes. Holy shit. This is 2 battles. I'm going to keep this thing around. I believe I want this thing just because of the Rotom Fridge. If it eventually gets up to full health, I can use it to wall it. I can set up on it, all the stuff like that. And as for Waterfall, basically just playing it safe. Yeah, at this point, there's not much this guy can do. I'm just going to Seed Bomb. I was able to basically destroy this man's team with At this point, Torterra can just Seed Bomb, and if something comes... Yeah, even if the Puragi comes in at max health, it's not going to take, like, 2 Seed Bombs after Roxanne. Unless it has HP investment. Which that would be actually kind of strange, in my opinion, just because who runs HP investment, but you know. You know. Okay, buddy. Make a move. Someone's taking a Seed Bomb. He goes into Rotom Frost. Does it take it? It does not. I get a crit. I don't know if that mattered. I don't think it did. I'm pretty sure I did over that much last time. Then again, I don't know what happened last time. Let me see. Seed Bomb did 34%, and that one did 32%, so it did not matter. Unless it got massive min-max damage, then that really did not matter at all. But I think at this point he kind of understands that he can't touch Torterra at this point. The only thing that can is a Swoobat, and I'm not letting my Torterra die to that thing. That's just not happening. Plus, I have the choice Scarfed Frogadier, so that thing can always take him on. I think if he goes into Swoobat, I'll sack off the Clefairy there, because I don't need Clefairy anymore. The only thing I would have needed it for was the Shiftry and or the Rotom Fridge, both of which are dead. He does go into Swoobat now. He does have the Life Orb, so something's going to die here. And I think Clefairy's is had its time alive. It's stalled out a few times. It had to heal Bell once or twice. So it did its good. It did its job. Now I could have had an Audino in its place, but I overuse Audino in the tier, and I feel bad about it. So I decided to throw Clefairy on, which isn't much better in my opinion. But yeah, I can go right back into Torterra. This thing basically beats the rest of his team, as I've said numerous times, but it's true. It's true. I bet he'll go into Muck. I mean, no, not Muck. This thing now because he can fake out, and I'm just gonna stay in. I don't have any reason not to stay in, cause not like he can do anything. Not like a fake out's gonna be doing like 80% to me. No, it'll be doing maybe 10% at max, unless he's life orbed. Then it'll probably be doing some more damage. Now, do these things usually run Defiant or the Thick Fat? Because I know Defiant sets are powerful, but also the Thick Fat sets are useful too because of the Fire and Ice type moves in the tier. Articunos and stuff like that, and then you have the things like Monferno if they're like Banded, Banded or Choice Scarfed on the Flare Blitz or Fire Punch. Sometimes it can really make a difference, the Thick Fat. But he doesn't seem to want to make a move right now. It sort of makes me sad. Like, come on. Okay. I think I'm gonna pause it until he makes a move, just because he can't really do anything at this point. So I don't know. Okay, there we go. Return does a decent amount actually, and an Earthquake's just gonna bring him down to 9%. Um, Return's doing a lot of damage. I don't appreciate that damage at all. Let's heal 9% of it back. He's gonna return. It's gonna be doing a lot. He'll be doing 32%. I'll live with 16. I'll get 6 back from leftovers, putting me at 22. He died from Life Orb. That's unfortunate. 21% now. I can take. Yeah, that's game from here. That's GG. I'm just gonna fire off an Earthquake. Is that the best plan? Yeah, because I have HP Grass anyway. I don't take him out here, which I assumed as much, but he can't still do anything to me. From this point, I win. I'm gonna go into Monferno here. If he really wants to, he can switch. I'm going to Fire Punch. I don't have a reason to Mach Punch. If he wanted to switch out, there was a chance I'd get the burn, and then I could just Mach Punch repeatedly. This thing's going to come in, and it's going to do 15%, which I'm okay with. That's not bad damage. But I'm going to die to this. Obviously, he gets a crit, so lower the score even more. But I can go into Frogadier now, who has gone no game time whatsoever. I think I U-turned once. Yeah, that's it. Reveal the HP Grass, and I think that's just going to be the game, guys. And now I'm definitely just going to end it off here. That's 28 minutes for 2 battles. That was a GG, though, bro. GG. It was a really good game. It was a longer game, too. And lots of good plays in there. I'm proud of how I played, and I thought he played well. Okay, guys, so I think that's calling it quits for today. So if you enjoyed, please comment, like, rate, and subscribe. My name is SeptileMC, and peace out.